Hey family, it's me, Alphamar, coming to you live. Who got them bonnets? Who got them bonnets on? I am laughing at this firestorm that Auntie Monique has just created out here in the cyberland. If you guys hadn't noticed, it's making its round, so you will soon enough. Monique took to I think her Instagram page a couple days ago, and she had shared um, how she felt about seeing so many sisters with bonnets on and slippers on and night clothes on, pajamas and stuff at the airports when she go to the airports. Oh shoot. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I just got a text I need to respond to. Um so yeah, and so I'm reading all these comments from all these sisters, and there's so many different perceptions. What do y'all think? Have you seen the video? It's only 5 minutes. Check it out, Monique. She went live and just, I thought with a lot of love for the people, and she said she wanted to be, choose her words carefully because she didn't want to come off like she was judging, and that she was just concerned that she's seeing a lot of our sisters at the airport in particular. She said other places, but the airport in particular, with night clothes on and blankets wrapped around them and hair bonnets on and stuff like that. And she was just saying how she felt that it's not presentable, and that when we step outside, we should, step outside as looking presentable and not like we just rolled up out of bed and, what I'm saying, and didn't even bother to take the slippers off. You roll up out of bed and just keep on moving out the front door, you know what I'm saying, and going on conducting business and stuff. So I thought that was an interesting concept. And then had folks coming on, I had mentioned on my Instagram page, I said I'm glad that it's actually going viral because, I think that, it's long overdue for us to start holding each other accountable. Holding each other accountable to a higher standard. That's just me, she got a lot of backlash. It's like a 50-50 thing out there. People need to mind their business. We got more important things to worry about than people wearing bonnets, things like that. But what y'all think? I have my own perspective. I think it all rolls into the same concept. You can't, if we're talking elevation on any level, if we elevating politically, if we elevating economically, if we're looking to elevate in our family unit, are we looking to be better, do better, feel better, show up better in a society with this, what I'm saying? It's part of that. It's part of that. So, I think for me, I personally, and again, what I'm saying? I know half of y'all probably will disagree with me, which is fine. I think we should all be able to agree to disagree on certain things and still come back in the center with love. It's like when we hate, it's like she say something that you disagree with, and now she got to be all these names and got any name calling her. I think that all that is very juvenile. I think we should, again, that's falling in back to right here what we talking about. What I'm saying? Our standards. What I'm saying? It's raising up and elevating even in an emotional state. What I'm saying? That you can't hear constructive criticism from another sister who clearly is cares and concerned. What I'm saying? She ain't did this out of making no money or nothing. She did this out of love for her people and felt the way she felt about it and decided to share. And maybe, what I'm saying, her words could touch some people that would make them think twice. So what did she say that was harmful? What did she say that is going to hurt us, that's hurting us, that to show up, more presentable out in public? How is her suggesting that harmful? So when we hear things like that and get emotional about it, I think my first thought goes to, usually it's the people who she's speaking about that gets emotional. You know what I'm saying? The truth hurts the guilty. The truth hurts the guilty. So if you know you one of those people that don't mind rolling out of bed and keeping on stepping right on out in the street, you know what I'm saying, without bothering to groom yourself, or, you know what I'm saying? Because I think about because I think about if somebody's outside in the street in their pajamas and a bonnet on their head and slippers on, then for me, that tells me that there's a high likelihood that your body isn't clean either. Because you're going to tell me you get out of bed, you take your pajamas off, you get in the shower, you clean yourself, you put your pajamas back on in a bonnet and go outside? Come on, family, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, dear Holyfield. So for me, my first thought is, okay, well, where's the grooming process in that? So clearly you skipped a step. You know, so then people bring that to the attention, we get mad. What's that about? We should really, 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 really get tuned into our own emotions. So I think that the people that's really up in arms about what she said are the ones that know they do that. And we call it being judged and all that stuff. We don't like to be held accountable. We don't as a unit. And so we push back on things, even if what's being said is beneficial. You know what I'm saying? It's beneficial to us in certain ways. You know what I'm saying? We will fight against our own self-interest, the best interest of ourselves. So we should really check that, I think. You know, again, you guys, I'm sure a lot of you disagree with me, and that's fine. You're entitled to that. You know what I'm saying? But to say that we judging one another and all that kind of stuff, you know, I just find that word interesting in and of itself, because we use that word judge whenever we don't want to feel. You know, when we don't really want to feel, because as long as somebody is giving you acclimates and telling you the bomb and telling you all that and that's judging you. You good on that. You fine. You don't mind being judged when it feels good. But if somebody checking you or calling you out on some nonsense or something, then you don't like how that feels. Then it becomes, oh, you're judging me. No, we can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? What is it? It's, judging could go both ways. And then who are we waiting on to be able to judge one another or hold one another accountable or keep one another in line or in check? Who we waiting on? We're going to wait. We're going to carry this whole life out and be wrong as two left shoes all the way through it, talking about only God can judge me. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to wait till Judgment Day? So you know what I'm saying? You don't mind being, if somebody is in a position to be able to pull you up on game and put you in a better position, but you don't want to hear because they judging you and only God can judge me. So you're going to wait till you die. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no logical sense to me. And every single thing in life is being judged. But as soon as something go down, you looking for a judge to judge the situation when you go to court. You don't mind that man sitting up on the podium with a black robe on, staring down at you judging. You don't mind that kind of judging. You know what I'm saying? But when your brothers and sisters trying to pull you up and tell you some things, you know what I'm saying? You got a problem with that kind of judging. So, yeah, I'm saying we got to check the way we think, man. We got to check because we moving into another ether space of time and energy, family. And we got to be ready. You know what I'm saying? Those who understand what I mean when I say that times are changing rapidly and things it's not going to be the same as yesterday. And it is another time. It's time for us to start maneuvering in ways to take our rightful position in the land. You think this, you know what I'm saying? If you understand what I mean, then we got to be ready and prepared for that position. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? We got to earn that position in this lifetime. And we can't do that maneuvering in the same energy and space that kept us in a lower frequency. if we're going to rise up, we got to rise up in all ways, in every way. And, you know, and that's why I say that I think this thing here has a lot to do with that. You know, we take positions of, well, I'm talking about bonnets. When my little hat, somebody said that too on my page when I mentioned it. They said, does that mean headscarves too? Does she mean headscarves too? I think we understand completely. If y'all go watch that 5-minute clip from Monique, watch that first before you comment and try to make a assessment of what's going on. Hear her out. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing we do too. We just hearsay and somebody mention it, and now we form a whole conclusion, a whole opinion on the matter without even hearing from the horse's mouth. Listen to your sister, Monique, for 5 minutes. That's all she had, you know what I'm saying? And listen and hear her out and listen for what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Take your emotions out of it. And then tell me what you think, you know, and then come out and give your assessment. But give it in love, because you're going to clearly see that that's how she came. You know, she couldn't have been, in my opinion, she couldn't have been more respectable and careful with her choice of words than she was. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's see what y'all think. Hey guys for watching. Hey David. Yeah, so watch this. It's making its rounds. It's going viral. She basically came on out as Auntie Mo. She said, y'all call me Auntie Mo. She said, and I appreciate that. She said she's honored that she's seen in that way. So don't be calling her Auntie Mo, and then when she come out and say some things that you disagree with, now she all these other words. She only Auntie Mo if she's saying something that's not hurting your feelings. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. I'm just saying we gotta we should be able to take constructive criticism, you know what I'm saying, and take it for what it is. Just that. You know what I'm saying? How did we get to this place of so emotional to where even if somebody is trying to pull our coattail in love, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing you, I see that you're doing this a certain way, but it's a better way. How about we do it a different way and get, you know what I'm saying, better results for ourselves, not for nobody else. Because you can't tell me that you feel a sense of self-pride and you feel good about yourself, and you know what I'm saying, the way you would if you all glad, you know what I'm saying, if you looking good and smelling good, and you know that you looking good, you want to tell me you feel that same way if you went outside with bonnets and slippers and all that on? Come on, fam, let's keep it real with ourselves. That sister ain't said nothing wrong, in my opinion. She ain't said nothing wrong, and we should be able to hold each other to a higher standard. Why not? What's so wrong with saying when you come outside, you know what I'm saying, attempt to make yourself look presentable, you know what I'm saying, for yourself, for your own self-worth and pride and dignity. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's all I got to say. I don't think y'all have anything to say. Y'all are just watching. So I'm going to get off of this thing. But I just want to come on here because I've been hearing a lot of mulling going on about it on both sides of the spectrum. And then especially from the people, again, I reiterate, that says that we got more important things to worry about. I think, when you look at things and you look at it from a wider perspective of understanding, it's all correlate. It all relates. You can't leave one out, one part of it out. You know what I'm saying? It all correlates. So yeah, and then we can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time. So you know what I'm saying? And when we say that kind of stuff to family, I think that's kind of a self-centered way to look at things. Oh, we got more important things to be worrying about than what you worrying about or what you got to say. So in my mind, you saying, oh, what I'm worrying about over here is a lot more important than what you doing. what I'm doing is more important than what you're doing. What I'm saying and how I'm functioning, how I'm maneuvering in life is a lot more important than what you're doing over there. So you need to jump on my bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? That's how you come off when you talk like that. It's self-centered behavior because we all have different passions and desires and thoughts, and we all maneuver in different directions that we can, we still meet up in the center, but at the same time, what you doing on your end, for the cause, that's a beautiful thing. You keep on do your thing, but don't bash somebody else because they ain't on the same frequency as you are. We need all the tentacles. We ain't never gonna all be having the same passions and desires and feeling the same way and maneuvering the same, place. So when we talk like that, there's more important things out here to be worrying about than that. Then, there's people doing all kind of different things that's not on the same accord as how you think, feel, and behave and act. But that don't make it any less. So, okay, family. That's my soapbox spiel for this evening. Check out Monique. Check Monique out before you jump out there with a thought and opinion. I suggest, and hear her out. All right, family. Take care of each other, and I support her message. So that's all I got to say. Peace and love, family.